Hey guys, it's me, Dragon, and as I'm sure you can see, I'm currently in the woods by my house. The reason for that is because in these woods lives a family of beavers, which is relevant because in today's video, I am going to talk about beavers. The reason for that is because, well, I need an animal to talk about this month, and I have not been given any submissions by you guys in the comment section of the first video I uploaded this month, that being November. So, because of that, I had to come up with something on my own, like I did last month. And, you know, while I am able to do that, I would prefer to not have to come up with animals to talk about on my own. You know, you guys don't give me any point to jump off of, and so I have to make my own, which isn't particularly difficult, but it's just, it's a little bit annoying. I'm sorry for complaining. This video isn't supposed to be a video about me complaining. Also sorry if the sound of leaves crunching beneath my feet is really loud. It's currently the middle of autumn, and there are a bunch of leaves on the ground. So that's why that noise is there, if you can hear it, which you most likely can. Also, if you can't tell, this video is not scripted. Almost all of the other videos I've done have had some sort of script behind them. This one doesn't, because I've had a lot of other things to worry about and haven't really had much time to dedicate to this video. So because of that, all I've been able to do is research beavers a little bit and walk through the woods as much as I have as of yet. So anyway, I'm not really sure what sort of commentary or things you're gonna get in this video. And as I'm sure you can tell at this point, I just, I'm good at yapping a lot about stuff that is not really that important. I'm doing it right now. But yeah, my point is, this video does not have a specific script that it's meant to follow, and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants as I walk through these forests and talk to the camera. I'm not quite sure exactly how much longer it is to the beaver lodge / dam in these woods, but I'll get there eventually, and I'll meet back up with you guys when I do. And here it is. The beaver dam that I mentioned has been constructed in my backyard. It's not a very high beaver dam, but it's a quite long one. It starts from over here and extends all the way out to somewhere beyond those trees right there. Somewhere. I'm not sure exactly how far it goes. Yeah, this is the dam. As you can see, if we get closer, the beavers, they use a variety of sticks, mud, rocks, and other vegetation to construct their dams. There's a bunch of, oh shoot, I just stepped in mud. There's a variety of sticks here. Some leaves have fallen onto it due to the fall season. There are some rocks, like there's one here, and there's another one right there, and also another right there. You can see some grass and shrubbery, all part of the makeup of this dam. And then the Beaver Lodge is just a few seconds away. If you jog, you come to this clearing of trees right here, this small little clearing in the forest, and there, right there. Sorry for getting my finger in the way. There, right there. That's the Beaver Lodge. You probably won't be able to see any beavers. They don't like to come out that often, but there have been numerous times in the past where me and my dad have walked out here to this part of the forest and just sat here, watched the wildlife, trying to spot any beavers. I also remember very vividly one time when I was but a small child that me and some of my friends were walking through these woods, and because we didn't know any better, we walked out onto the beaver dam and then stopped when we got around like right there somewhere-ish, and then we walked back. Somehow it managed to support our combined weight. Actually, it's not that much of a mystery. Beavers are incredible builders. You know, they and the dams that they build create these vast wetlands that are able to support tons of wildlife, you know, from insects, frogs, fish, even like geese and birds and ducks, you know, various waterfowl. All of them, they love beaver dams. Beavers are referred to as a keystone species because the role they play in the ecosystems they create is a vital one, and it's integral to the ecosystem. There have been numerous times where I've come here to look for beavers with my dad, and we haven't spotted any beavers, but we've seen tons of geese and ducks just sitting out in the water, you know, trying to catch some fish or bugs or whatever it is that they eat. There's also another lodge down there. I think that's a lodge. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there, right where my finger's pointing. That thing right there. Sorry. Right there. Excuse me. And a ways beyond that, there is what I believe to be a second beaver dam. It may not be. It may just be blockage caused by a bunch of gunk falling into the river. But yeah. beavers are famous for gnawing on trees, you know, like this one right here, this little thing, and making them fall down so that they can use them in the construction of their dams and lodges. There, lodge. It makes the tree stumps look like little pencil heads. And and so if you see one of those while you're out walking, you know, hey, there are beavers nearby, and they've been here recently. They chopped this tree down. You know, beavers may very well be the original lumberjacks. The reason why they build their dams, well, the reason why they build their lodges is pretty straightforward. The lodge is where they live, and it's where they sleep and store their food. The dam they build so that the flowing turbulent water slows down and turns into basically a pond, or at least as close to a pond as they can make it, which is the ideal environment for them to build their lodge. And the fact that their lodge is out on the water helps protect them from predators like bears or wolves, or any other predators that would like to take a nice big old chomp of beaver meat. You know, beavers are great, man. They're really cute. If you get to see them up close, at least I think they're cute. And I mean, I don't know about you watching the video right now. I don't know about you, but me personally, I think beavers are pretty cute. And they do wonders for the environment. They allow a bunch of different species to find a home in the ecosystem that they construct. And they're masters of engineering. You know, in the research, the tiny bit of research I did before walking out into this forest and filming this video, I learned that apparently the dams built by beavers are even more effective at stopping the flow of water than the concrete dams that we humans build, which was very impressive to learn. And it's proof that, if it's true, that is. I don't know how true that statement actually is, but if it is true, then it's, you know, it's proof that they are, you know, they're incredible industrialists, and they're some of nature's best builders. Anyway, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I've been recording for longer than I intended to, actually. So I'm gonna go back home now, and I will see you all later.